Vending machine is a stack of mobility that distributes mobility elevators at the ground floor. The problem today with transportation hubs is that they can feel like a labyrinth because people can get lost. One example is the Port Authority in New York City. This project proposes that vehicle comes to you instead of you looking for them. The hub is expressed as a vending machine. Vehicles are stuck on the top and delivered to people with elevators on the ground level. The vertical stacking of vehicles becomes a landmark. The movement of bikes, cars, and scooters on the elevator makes the facade be in constant motion. The machine is divided into volumes for vehicle storage. They storage cars, bicycles, scooters, and one volume on the center is a giant 7-Eleven. This simulation is shown at rush hour. The vertical stacking liberates the ground floor. For that, the ground floor becomes a grab-and-go place. It is a place for people to grab and drop a vehicle and continue to their destination. The liberation of the ground allows for people to walk freely and for the project to be better connected to the city. I believe that this project is possible to function today since we can order a vehicle from our phone ahead of time.
This is a shopping and transit experience placed on a busy traffic junction right over the NoHo train station.
The main idea of building circulation is based on a simple logic of launch and slide, replicating a skiing experience with one point of constant flow on the street level, a vertical emitter to the top and slow sliding path back to the bottom. This is not merely a movement diagram, but a starting point for creating 4 distinct spatial experiences.
The first one is that of finding yourself inside a mobility vessel. This bowl-shaped entrance works first like an attraction point and then as a mixer of all the different means of transportation flowing in from the city, penetrating and blending inside it. Here we will see the trucks that supply the market's back of house that runs on the top of the vessels, cars picking and dropping, grabbing and going, and all the pedestrians and micromobility coming into the site. The experience starts from the bottom of the bowl, up from the train station, straight into the grab-and-go market, and into the core of the bowl. Where as you bike or walk or drive or skate, you can always look up and see a floating market hanging over your head. Right before you find yourself on the top of the vessel and on an elevated city ground that works as a skate park.
Then comes the vertical movement, a binary system for goods and people speeding up to the market, a combination of all views as cutting through and directing at all the different parts of the building all the way to the top.
From here starts the shopping, twisting and turning on a continuous sliding route to the bottom. And what first looks like an inscription of pedestrian courses on a snake path actually turns into a navigating experience of alternating images, where the 3D space, wide or narrow, introvert or extrovert, sets a multi-speed journey for the visitor.
And now into the shops. Those blobby floating masses hanging over the vessel are actually 3 different stores sharing a common logic of open planes on a sequence of floors melting one into the other. Here, the vast openings makes the views from store to store on a constantly interactive environment.
All those experiences, movements, and views will come to be combined on our version of a transit market, one in steady connection and transaction with the city around it.